So she says women's rights are always at risk. I don't want the next generation to have to fight the same battles our mom and grandmothers did. Well, first of all, something being overturned in the States doesn't affect us at all. Let's expand access to family planning, life-making, birth control free, not roll it back.
All birth control.
That's right. Wow. Which they see abortion as, it's already free in terms of taxpayer funded. Ontario politics, Roe v. Wade. She doesn't understand what Roe v. Wade is. She just doesn't. And it's clear by what she says. And then we've got the broader contradiction. And sorry, I'm going on a bit long here, Lewis, but herself and Justin Trudeau, we've been going through, 2 years of them telling us that there's no difference between men and women. Men can be women. Justin Trudeau, Andrea Horwath, in your tweets, how come you're not talking about how this is healthcare for men? If men can be pregnant, men can have periods, men can give birth, men can be women, then how come it's not the choice of it's not a man's right to choose as well? How come it's not men's healthcare as well? So all of a sudden we've gone back on our whole thing. We can't go with my body, my choice because they already got rid of that with vaccinations. And we can't go with it's health care for men and women because men can get pregnant. And their contradictions start stumbling over one another when they actually have to try to fight for something. And it completely delegitimizes their argument. It completely takes away any talk of, being sincere, because when the chips are ready to fall, they go right back to reality to try to get something changed. They don't stick with their men can be women and men can get pregnant. They don't stick with actually pretending they believe in my body, my choice. They don't believe in anything. That's the bottom line here. Justin Trudeau, Andrea Horwath, I saw Elizabeth Warren freaking out yesterday. They don't actually believe in anything. It's what can get me the most votes right now, what can make me more popular, and what can get me to keep my power. They don't actually care for anything. They're not necessarily stupid, even though Justin Trudeau and Andrea Horwath are not smart people. Elizabeth Warren is a smart person. There she is yelling like an absolute loose cannon here. She knows what she's talking about off camera, but she just wants to drum up support because she's for sale at any time. We saw that during the last election. As soon as somebody says, we need you on our side, here's our secret gift to you, allegedly, she's for sale, just like Bernie's for sale at the end of the day. So they don't really stand for anything. And in fact, Elizabeth Warren has written stuff in the past about the importance of a family. So there you have it. But she faked being Native as well. So that's how much she really cares.
I've got a question. Where were all these people when the vax mandates were coming around? I'm sorry. Like this screeching of all this my body, my choice stuff. And of course that slogan was taken during the vax mandate stuff over in Canada, over in the US, over in the UK, over everywhere. Where were they? Where were they getting as passionate about that?
Well, you can see the light switch flick on, Lewis. Just like you saw the light switch for January 6th, you can see the light switch for Ukraine. Yep. Now the knob has been turned. The dial is turned up to 11, just like in what's the
thing?
Yeah. Current thing light switch has been turned on. Activate protesters, activate media and social media. They all coordinate together and act as one unit. And just like Spinal Tap, they've turned the dial to 11 is the reference I was looking for.
Yeah, we're pretty similar over here in the UK with Canada. Obviously, we have very similar laws in terms of this, in terms of abortion. I think it's over 6 months is the late stage, I think, or the latest. And I think a majority of people over here are pro-choice. I think that's just because with America, it's a very fundamental Christian nation, as ours is, but that's gone now. Christians are a minority now in the UK. So of course, culturally and things like that, it has a very big cultural shift over time. So of course, all these sort of things and all these sort of talking points are going to be changing. Now, the thing is, you hit the nail on the head when you said about how, all of these politicians coming out and saying all these things. I think Olivia could probably find this on Twitter. But even politicians over here, such as Sadiq Khan, came out and was even giving his 20 pence into the whole Roe v. Wade thing. And the thing is, it doesn't affect us over here. I mean, we can have an opinion, sure, but going out and then saying all this stuff just to drum up some likes on Twitter because you feel like you need to be involved with your US counterparts is just.
How is he still the mayor? Isn't he a practicing Muslim as well?
I actually don't know. Yes. So apparently so.
So either he's lying, or he's lying about his faith, or he's lying about his position on this. Or did he just say only stands with women, and then not say anything else?
I think he. Well, let's dive into it a little bit. What does it say in this Rolling Stones article? London Mayor Sadiq Khan has expressed his support for women in America after the US Supreme Court provisionally voted to overturn Roe v. Wade, the landmark ruling that legalized abortion in the country. Where does it say that he said?
Right there,
does it say here? Where? Have you seen it? Roe was egregiously. That's Politico. Where is this? Does it show his tweet at all in the whole article? That's Bill Pascarell. Is it going to show his tweet? There we go. London stands with women. Let's have a look. London stands with women across the United States today. It's like, what? So you're speaking on behalf of London, are you? Yeah, nice one, mate. Yeah, Roe v. Wade enshrined women's fundamental rights over their own bodies, not the babies, of course, and access to health care. That cannot and must not be undone.
So he doesn't understand it either.
No, and same with Gary Lineker. I'm sure you could bring up Gary Lineker's tweet as well, saying the same thing. All of these people just jumping on. We like to do this. We like to engulf ourselves with the US and Canada because we have a deep connection with you guys. And, you know, it's only natural that we like to talk about what's going on over there. And you guys like to be talking about what's going on over here. It's only natural, of course. But when you start saying London stands with you, or, oh, we stand with so-and-so, and you can't, it's unbelievable how you can be so narrow-minded to think that you're speaking on behalf of so many other people, including women. Women should decide on what's right for women, not men.
Well, I thought men could get pregnant too.
Crisps. Yeah, exactly.
So don't men get a say in their bodies if men can get pregnant?
Oh, hey guys, thanks for watching. That's a clip from our Rebel News daily live stream where we talk about the news of the day in an unscripted and interactive way. It's co-hosted at noon Eastern or 10 Mountain Standard Time by me on Monday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. And on Wednesdays and Fridays, we've got rotating co-hosting happening from some of our other on-air talent. So good news, there's something for everybody. We broadcast on YouTube. But if you want the full uncensored version, you're going to have to find us on Rumble, Super U, and Odyssey. And be sure to sign up for our rebelnews.com emails so that you never miss us when we go live.